Says we're
Is
live.
this thing on?
Going on? Going in hot. All right, hold on.
The ongoing series about the life of the people touched by the love of the Pacific. Here are their stories. This is Highway 54.
Yo, happy Sunday, everybody.
What up, what up, what up?
What's going on? Wow. Well, welcome back, Susanna. We missed you very much.
Oh, I missed you guys.
Life happens, and we were all praying for you guys. And
Thank you.
But we also want to welcome Kellen and Pilsner back in the house, and we have a new guest. But like anything else, a lot of my friends are from Yokota, and we met Tallulah. Please, everybody, welcome Tallulah to the house and to the crew, Highway 54.
Nice to meet you, Tallulah.
Yeah.
What up,
So she
Tallulah?
was in Japan with us, and she's one of our Brazilian jiu-jitsu girls who like to roll
All
around and choke
Shit.
people. Do you have the ears? Do you have the ears, the call ears? No.
Oh God, no! I started to, and I was like, "Oh hell no!" And then I was the only one that would wear the gear, and then I just learned how to protect my ears, and I was like, "No, I'm not dealing with that. I hate it when they don't get it drained."
I know, man. That's crazy, man. Well, that's one of the things about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Like for some people, right, with the ear thing, the rubbing ear, that's like a wrestling Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu stuff. So
Yeah.
crazy. Well, welcome to the crew. You have fun here with us. Well, Susanna. So Susanna's out there in West Texas. I want to say exactly where, but they're in West Texas. How was your adventure? Well, tell us what happened here.
I mean, it sucked. So there was this catastrophic storm, and a lot of my friends, including myself, experienced power outages, water outages. Eventually, when we did get our water back on, it wasn't potable. So, it was pretty awful. I was one of the few fortunate ones that has like a fireplace. So it wasn't as terrible for me as it was for a lot of other people. But it sucked. It was bad. It got really, really cold. It was not fun.
Now, I mean, I know Texas gets cold. Now I was there in San Angelo for a while. So we've had problems before with water. I don't know if in your town too, but I mean, we had water breaks all the time and like, oh, boil water. So that's the usual thing for at least San Angelo. I don't know about the rest of Texas. So, I mean, how long did you have no power?
So days. I mean, and like I was saying before, I mean, my friend just got his water back on, and he got his electricity back on just a couple days ago. I mean, this is, and we're going on what, week number 2 since the storm.
Right.
I mean, it was really bad. So like children died. I don't know if you've ever like seen some of those articles that are going around about, you know, kids dying and elderly people dying. It was really bad.
Yeah.
Our infrastructure is not made for, you know, but like Arctic fronts and severe ice storms. So it was, we're still dealing with the repercussions from it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just kind of not amazed, but I'm saddened. But you know, like, well, I grew up with big blankets. I mean, we get cold. I mean, I lived in Korea and Japan, and you know, and it gets cold. Obviously, if you don't take care of yourself or not in the right position to have power and water or heat, whatever, and I can see why people will like freeze or, you know, but die. Man, that's, you know, Texas is pretty wide and open space, and some people live in rural.
Yeah, there's a lot of rural communities, and also, I mean, we were told a storm was coming, right? But not to the degree that we really had it. We didn't anticipate it. So, you know, there's an article floating around about a little boy that died, and he was curled up in his trailer house next to his toddler brother. You know, like really terrible things. It's terrible. We've several people died in our community and surrounding communities, and I mean, we were caught off guard. We didn't realize how bad it was going to be, for sure.
Now, what did your mayor or your governor or whatever, you know, town, like, what did they do? They had assistance. They had FEMA. I mean, how long did FEMA? Did FEMA come?
I don't know. I don't know exact like durations or who exactly helped. I did hear rumors of people coming in from Florida, like officials from Florida to help. Our mayor, Anthony Williams, made a couple of announcements, just keeping us up, like, in the loop of what was going on with our water and our electricity. Because the electricity went out, we lost water, because that's how it pumps. You know, it takes electricity to pump the water to the different homes. So I don't know exactly who helped, but it was I think designated like a state of disaster.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And till this day, there's still people with no power, no water. So were you guys like wet napping and kind of?
I mean, it was like
shower.
I had friends for example, I have a farm, so I have horses and stuff out there and things like that. And you know, other people had it. I'm not even going to complain about me. Like, it was not. Other people had it much worse. It was to the point where, you know, we were getting buckets of snow, you know, and they were melting it in their bathtubs to just try to flush the toilets. You know, it sucked. It sucked.
Wow. Well, I mean, there's a lot of factors that played into West Texas entirely, and so just getting the help out fingers, like, well, what can you do? You know,
and a lot of people are pissed off because, you know, ERCOT and how we're separate and all that nonsense, and so it got political as well, and it was just ugly. But I'm starting to see that we're coming out of it, so thank God.
Yeah. Well, and weather is getting warmer for some parts of the country. Here in San Diego, it's like we reach the time like, what the hell's going on? I guess winter is done, so
yeah,
can't complain too much. Sakura is out now in Japan. Thank goodness, because I had bad allergies, so it's crazy. Climate change is real. I don't know. I mean, any deniers here, but you know, climate is changing, and you know, whether you like it, and again, counting with the fires and West Texas, the cold freeze and winter. I mean, it's undoubtedly like something's happening. And what's the science?
A lot of weird things going on.
Yes, it is. I told you guys a couple before the show that I'm finally getting my COVID. So anybody got their COVID shot yet? Susanna, I thought you were like first responder.
I work with public health, right? So I specialize in communicable disease. So we all have been working from home this past year. So a lot of our communication is obviously via email. So there was a couple of emails went out saying, hey, there's going to be these vaccination clinics, but you have to meet certain criteria. to get on the list to get vaccinations. And we read this as like generalized emails, but for my little department, it turned out it wasn't. I didn't have to meet any criteria. I was just supposed to be on the list and go. So my bad.
Oh, okay.
So I can do that, but I'm going to be, on the next list for sure.
Tallulah, you guys, any up guys? Are you guys going to take the vaccine?
I haven't had mine yet. I am.
No, I haven't got one yet either.
Yeah. You already know about me.
I mean, for been poked and prodded and shot. Every vaccine I've got. I'm for 30 years. I've got the flu vaccine. Back in the 70s, I got the polio and the smallpox and all that. And we got the anthrax. So, like, people question, like, "Are you gonna get the vaccine?" Goes, "Yeah." Why is that a debate? Why is that a question? We're in a pandemic, right? And the scientists and government says, "Hey, you need the vaccine." It goes, "Okay." So everybody says microchips. You're gonna turn Chinese, whatever. What the fuck are you talking about?
I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear that. Well, anyways, my parents just got there. I'm glad. The biggest effect for them is just maybe soreness, like a flu shot, I guess. My dad got a little rough there, a little hard red patch, but it went away. I heard people got sick a little bit.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm hearing a lot. Is a lot of people are like, it seems to me those that were sensitive to flu shots. If you get the flu shot, you don't feel very good for the next couple of days. Seem to be experiencing that as well with this COVID vaccine.
Yeah, I got a buddy of mine.
The second shot was doing it.
A buddy of mine, he's a PA, and he said that the people having those responses to it though is actually a good thing because it's the immuno response. Like it's your body building the antibodies.
Your bodies are creating the antibodies.
Yeah, so it's not a thing to be scared of or panic about. It's actually good that your body's responding to it.
Yeah, your body recognizes this foreign invader and is able to be like, oh, make antibodies. It's great. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, good. Well, hopefully everybody soon. They said by April, it'll be open to almost everybody. I know they're going by age, right? Mm-hmm. The oldest first responders to the age groups that they're down to 65. I think by this week they're down to 55, and then every week they're gonna keep coming down. So it should be available to everybody. And they said by August it will have semi-normal. We're not Florida, but I mean,
we go to concerts again.
We go to concerts.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Lord Jesus, let me have a concert.
I know. All right. So, did you guys hear about that Mr. Potato Head controversy? And we talked about it for a second here. So, they said that Mr. Potato Head, the company, Hasbro, is dropping off the Mr. on the box. And they were saying that Hasbro created a confusion Thursday when it announced it would drop Mr. from the brand name in order to be more inclusive and welcome the Potato Head world. So, it's going to be called Potato Head versus Mr. and Mrs. But the intention was not because it's Mr. and Mrs. It's still going to be Mr. and Mrs. They just wanted to have that on the box to say Potato Head. So what do you guys think about that? Is that a big deal? Or?
I didn't give a shit. Did not give a fuck. There's so many fucking people that are all pissed off and got their fucking all bunched up and shit about.
I thought the reaction was funnier. I thought the reaction was funnier than
That shit is goofy.
I care about things that directly impact my life.
Man, like, come on, man. People are really mad because they're dropping Mr. and Mrs. Like,
I just find it funny. I mean, it's a fucking vegetable. Like,
it's a fictitious character.
Yeah.
That part.
Is that gonna ruin my childhood dream? I don't know. I mean,
your kids are gonna have to play with gender-neutral potatoes, Floyd. How does that make you feel?
Oh.
What's a potato?
It's fucking news. It's like everywhere. I'm seeing it everywhere. Like, what's the big deal?
You're gonna have cross-dressing potato heads all over your house, man. That's.
Well, he was doing that anyway.
Right. I was gonna say that was the whole point of it anyway. You dress that motherfucker up however you want it.
It's not going away. rebrand the name and whatever to be more inclusive. It's still Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. As far as I was saying that, that's not. It's just the box name, the brand name. Anyways, GI Joe. That's my. You know, another news here in Alaska, Anchorage, Alaska. Anybody been to Alaska before?
Heck yeah, I loved living there. It was awesome.
I love Alaska. Well, an Alaska woman had a scare of her life using the outhouse in the back country. She was attacked by a bear from below. She said, "I go out there and sat down on the toilet. Something bit me in the butt right as I sat down." And Stevens, the Associated Press, Thursday, I jumped up and screamed. The brother came out and they had taken their snowmobiles into the wilderness. So when they had an outhouse out there, she sat down and she just got bit in the ass. And they're like, "What the bit?" And she was bleeding and all. And so they checked under the brother looked into the hole, and sure enough, there's a bear in there. They didn't say it was a big bear, baby bear. Or
it had to have been a black bear. A brown bear is not going to fit in there. It had to have been black bears are like large golden retrievers. They're not super crazy big.
Right.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, I used to get made fun of because if I went to an outhouse, I had to look and make sure there was no weirdos gonna come and dump out. So I've been valid this whole time.
Oh my
paranoid.
Yeah, shit. I don't know why anybody wouldn't look in there. Fuck that. Who's making fun of you for doing that shit?
Everyone.
Fuck, I look in porta potties and all kinds of shit. Anytime I use something, I'm like, nah.
Toilet snakes, man. Gotta watch out for them.
Right.
Am I the only
Right.
one? Yeah. I always look inside the bowl for all the shit and the toilet
You guys
paper.
are better than me. I just don't go in there. I'm like, I'll hold it.
Man, you
Avoid
gotta,
it.
I need like flushing.
yeah,
I mean-
if you gotta go, you gotta go.
I'll say we were all military too, though, so that's a little different. After that, you're like, fuck it.
You can
Like
train the bowels.
Yeah, in Kuwait, because right in the morning they always clean the bathroom, so that's the best time to go out there because it smells clean and all that shit.
Mm.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, especially out in the outhouse. Now everybody's gonna check the bowl before. I mean, check the hole before they walk in there. But is that a usual thing? Have you heard bears walking into under the outhouse?
How did it get under there? Is there like an opening that it like? How does it?
Yeah. Well,
I
you
don't
gotta
understand.
you gotta clean it, right? I don't know. I mean, maybe there's a little space in between that they can get into. Maybe it's
Maybe
warm.
found some like food down there. So,
Smells
Ugh.
like
Maybe just fell in.
Hey, Carlo or Simon.
we're talking about toilet bears.
toilet bears.
What's up, guys?
Well, anyways, yeah, I mean, it's like everybody likes to smell their people's farts. That's a fact.
What?
What?
Hold on. What'd you say?
Repeat that.
Everybody, listen, don't know. Everybody
How can I come
likes
into?
to smell either their own fart or anybody else's fart.
Okay, that
What?
second. You got shit fucked up right now, bro.
Hang on a minute.
Am I
People
lying?
like to
Am I
smell
lying?
fart? Is that
Yes.
what you're saying?
Because, like, say Phil will say, "Hey, dude, I farted." He goes, "Yeah, you did, bro. You always gotta validate it." Come on, man. How many of you hold your nose? You got to smell it. It's like you're.
No.
Yeah.
No, man. I'm not going to waft it towards me
Floyd,
either, man. Like, come
Floyd,
on, man.
Floyd, you smell your socks after you take them off and shit too, don't you?
Uh,
You want to smell your socks?
No, I don't smell my socks.
are you the guy
You
that
do the
opens
sniff
the
test on your clothes every
Tupperware in
morning?
the fridge too and has to smell it? No.
Come on, man. Really?
Okay, then obviously the world was made up of two people, the smellers and the not smellers. I'm a firm fan not smeller.
I'm mad he tried to put us in two categories. You either like your own shit or you like somebody else's shit.
No,
One
no.
or the other.
Oh man, that's funny. Okay, I guess I'm the only one then. Fucking everybody lying. Everybody lying.
Nah, bro.
I'm
Listen.
pretty honest.
If I bust ass and it's a good one, I'll appreciate my own, absolutely. But there's never a chance in hell that somebody else is gonna fart and be like, "Ooh, that was a good one." I'm like, "Get your stinking ass out of here, you nasty fucker!"
I'm like, oh, somebody had eggs this morning.
Right? Tuna, something like
That
that.
fucking milk.
Milk.
Did you have tacos?
All right. Yeah, right. Can you smell food from your fart? That's a challenge. We should
I
have
would
that.
think so.
Oh my god.
Like, identify the meal and cause a fart.
Yeah, spaghetti. Yeah,
Like, ooh, I think I can whip out carrots. Like,
I
come
can
on.
smell. I can smell the meatballs.
You ever giving somebody a good Dutch oven?
Oh,
Oh
That
yeah.
is so rude, Kellen.
No, I'm the under the blanket,
I'm not gonna act like I've not done that before.
Yeah.
under the blanket, and
I'm
put
not
over
gonna act
grills.
like I haven't done
Not very. That's not a gentleman thing to do.
it. No, it's not. It's fucked up. It's actually quite fucked up. I did feel guilty about it afterwards, but I enjoyed it in the moment.
Or have you ever like thrown your fart, catch it in your hand, and throw
Yeah,
it?
see, that's some nasty shit, man.
What is this? Okay, this has to be boy stuff.
Yes.
This has to be boy stuff. Like, this doesn't even like. I don't even
What?
think up these things to try
All
even
the-
to do them.
All the boys
Wait,
like.
how do you throw a fart?
I've Dutch oven people.
Oh shit,
Oh.
Tallulah throwing zingers.
Yeah.
Shit, there we go. There we go. I'm glad you admitted that. Hell yeah.
That's a rite of passage.
But I've not thrown it.
No,
I just want to know what
ain't
kind of raunchy farts Floyd has. So he can pick them up and throw them afterwards. Like,
Woo.
what in the world?
It's not tangible.
Okay,
Is that how you? Is that how you test a relationship, Floyd?
Yeah. Well, I've got like 8 boys, nephews, so we'd be farting all the time around each other. So I throw it. I taught them that. Did you teach that? Yeah, I did teach them that. Anyways, all right. So in other news, in Indianapolis, an 8th grader wouldn't take off his hat, which like in school, there's no school, no hat zone. There's no hat zones in school.
Mhm.
Instead of sending him home, the principal helped to fix his haircut. So, like many schools across the country, students at Brook Intermediate and Middle School on the east side, they can't wear hats in classrooms. So, an 8th grader student was sent to the principal's office. Jason Smith last week said he was refusing to take off his hat, and so of course the generic question is, why don't you want to take off your hat? So he just let the principal know that I got a haircut, and it's all pretty much it's fucked up. So right.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So assuming the principal is like, well, okay, so you do want to take off your hat and have your classmates, laugh at you. So instead of sending him home, the principal said, look, took out his phone, showed photos of his son, said, hey, I can cut hair. I cut hair regularly. I've done it in high school, in college, and I'm doing all my haircut. So he called the mom and the parents and said, hey, if you will let me, I can cut his hair and line him up. And so the parents said, yes, okay. And the kid was happy and about his business and went back to school.
See,
That's
this
a good story. I thought it was going to go a different way.
I did too. I did too. I did
I
too.
was about to be really mad.
Yeah.
And honestly, I feel that kid's pain because I too am suffering from a fucked up haircut. You know what I'm saying? So we're rocking hats.
Did you see my son that walked in behind me with the huge?
Curly hair,
He won't
yeah.
let me cut his hair. Oh my god, he won't let me do it.
Yep. So
No, he's got helmet head.
pretty much the principal lined him up and just went about his business. And I guess he's being recognized by little touches like that. Sometimes kids go through a lot of stuff. Like I think the one school had like a laundry. The kids didn't, whatever reason they couldn't wash their clothes, and so they had the same shirt or same pants they couldn't wash, and so they have a closet full of like hygiene stuff, personal hygiene. So they can come and wash their clothes. So pretty cool. I know teachers like that are out there, looking out for the best interest for the kids. And everyone has a story, but they don't want to tell, right?
I mean, it's nice. It's nice. It's a really genuinely nice thing that these teachers will keep those products on hand for their kids and stuff like that. But then it kind of makes you think, is teachers spending their own money on hygiene products like really the best solution that we as a society can come up with for kids whose families maybe can't afford that stuff? Like, that's kind of fucked up when you think about it.
Right.
In the youth programs, it happens,
Mhm.
and teachers, I know they buy pencils and pens and markers and all the stuff on the board. They bought that. the
Mhm.
teachers will end up paying, and they only get, and it's crazy how you have a bachelor's degree or a master's, and they only get paid like what? Some districts, 45, 55 maybe,
Yeah.
if
Mhm.
that. And these teachers are still like, pulling out of pocket to make the school experience even better. So
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
understand that. If I was a teacher, I'd probably do the same thing, you know,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah,
depending on your
because you're a
student.
decent person.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did
But
you ever run into that? Oh, sorry, man. Go
not
ahead.
every school district is different. Some
Yeah.
school districts have just money, and some don't. So, are you guys running into that? Some of your kids' schools?
Penelope is very fortunate to be in a pretty affluent school district, so we haven't had to deal with that too much. Although the way she chooses to dress and the way she refuses to let me brush her hair, she runs around like she's disadvantaged. Like, it's a facade.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's so many things we can do with our tax money. Like I don't mind paying taxes. What I mind is like there's so many things in our city, in our town that we need. I don't understand, And I'm a big supporter of a military, but if you're selling billions of dollars in the military or sending money aid to other countries, like, hey man, some cities and some towns they can't even feed their kids in the morning. I don't understand, It's a public school, so social programs should be, our priority, especially for our kids, Um,
And let's not forget that there's a lot of government subsidies for multi-billion-dollar corporations too that are floating around out there that could maybe be done away with to fill in some of those gaps as well. So
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
don't just point at the military and be like, oh, look at them, they're the bad guys sucking up all this money. There's a lot more that can be done too.
yeah, yeah. I agree. Very
Well,
complicated when it
on
comes
top of
to.
that, with everything that gets politicized, anytime people talk about giving money like to non-billionaires, people like to politicize it and say, "Oh, you're socialist. You're
Class
socialist." You know what I'm
warfare.
saying? Like it
Yeah.
immediately goes into that, which is such a
Right.
weird fucking thing.
Hmm.
I just don't get it. I don't get it.
You and me
Yeah,
both, man.
I know. Well, we could talk a little more about that, but let's. Leslie has always been really good to us, as she owns a little shop there in L.A., California, My Lucky Karma. So she does our weekly crystal of the week. So let's give Leslie our second here. All right.
Hey guys, it's me, Leslie, bringing you the crystal of the week. This week's crystal is Desert Rose. And Desert Rose is connected to our third eye, but it's also connected to our crown chakra. The third eye gives us the capacity to see through the many illusions in life. It is the lens of life. It's the contact point between the divine mind and our human mind. Desert Rose is used to dissolve old programming or habits we have put on ourselves that are just out of date or overused. It redirects our path when manifesting to take a path we've never gone down before. It's helpful in strength, affirmations, meditation, and even dreams. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at My Lucky Karma and swing by our Etsy shop. Keep spreading your love and light. And until next time, namaste.
All right, give it up for Leslie. She's been pretty busy at her shop, little shop. That stuff, snaps. Tallulah, do you like
Somebody?
Yeah, Pilsner?
You say
Do you guys
you
like?
say they like edibles? What you say?
I said, did we lose somebody?
Oh no, yeah, Susanna. She's having some
Oh.
issues here. Do you guys like crystals, rocks, gems, stones?
I mean, they're nice
I mean,
in like a decorative kind of way.
Which one crystals we talking about?
Not those kind of crystals.
Oh,
Talking about that Walter White.
Yeah.
Not like
No,
rubies, diamonds.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't a really big believer. When I started going to esthetician school, I found that.
hey, I went to school for aesthetics.
You did? Yeah. I just finished
Yeah.
for my thing. I'm going to massage school now. But anyways, I
Oh, I
got
went to
into it.
massage school too.
Yeah, because I would do many I would do so many services, and then you would bring out. I didn't want to bring any bad energy. That makes sense back home. So I started to do crystals and all that, and it kind of helped me. You got to be
Void special.
Yeah, you kind of have to believe it, but whatever, it helps me. All right, guys. Crystals of the week. Rose, I do have that actually with me all the time. And so, guys, we have our top 10 list. And do you guys like French fries?
Yeah.
You guys like French fries? Do you guys have your top 10 list of good French fries?
I'm more of a fried broccoli kind of person now.
Fried broccoli.
Yeah, so I was going to say that, dude. I love French fries back in the day, but man, they're so fucking terrible for you. And so I try not to eat them anymore. But I do love them. They're good as fuck.
Yeah, it's good when you eat them. You feel like crap after, though.
I know, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna do.
That's why I fail my diet.
Top 10 best fast food French fries. Here you go. All right, so the best French fries, shape, sizes, and seasonings as they are served up by the top fast food chains daily. So let's go through the top 10 list here, and maybe you guys know. So coming at number 10, Steak and Shake.
Steak and Shake.
Well, they made the list. All right.
Yeah,
I do like that steak and shake.
That's pretty good fries, actually. You agree on that one?
Mhm.
Number 9, Wendy's natural cut fries.
Bro, I fuck with Wendy's fries. Absolutely.
I just had some yesterday.
Yeah, I like Wendy's fries. I'm ready to hear the rest of the list because I think they should be a little higher.
Okay. Number 8, I've never ate here before, but the Red Robin bottomless fries.
Oh, those are good.
They're cool.
Yeah.
They are. They're good.
Should be on a list. Yeah.
They're definitely, yep.
Well, because they're like potato wedges almost, pretty much.
Yeah, they're pretty thick.
They're thick. They're good.
They serve them fresh too. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
The motherfuckers keep on coming.
What else? Is that?
If you have a good server.
Yeah. Number 7. Talk about Jack in the Box seasoned curly fries.
Oh, okay. The
That's
curly.
a salty subject.
Yeah,
I
the
like
curly. I mean,
I like that. I don't want to say that it's the best fries, but I do like the curly fries.
See,
I miss Jack in the Box so much.
We have a Jack in the Box here. I've never eaten their fries.
Ooh, they're good. Curly fries. I'm out the.
Yeah. I stick with their cheddar peppers.
Number 6, Popeyes Cajun fries.
Yep.
I like the seasoning's pretty good on those.
I feel like those are a little high. I feel like that's a little high on the list.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know. I usually go to Popeyes on days, so maybe the quality is like.
I haven't had the fries here for Popeyes, so in Japan I know it was pretty good. All right, number 5. I'm gonna agree with this one. Rally's, also known as Checkers, seasoned fries.
Never had it.
I've never heard of it.
No.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, you like that one?
Yep. Yeah.
Number 4, overrated restaurant. Even though I kind of like the sandwiches, the hamburgers, it's the number 4, Five Guys Cajun fries.
Five Guys Cajun fries?
Yeah.
I've had regular Five Guys fries, but never the Cajun.
I've never
Five
had
Guys
the Cajun.
fries are good.
I do like the
Are they?
regular fries.
Yeah, the Cajun fries are good. Yeah, I know about the Cajuns. The regular fries.
It's so fucking greasy, man. Those when I look at like their food is one of the ones I'm like, God damn it! I know I'm gonna have clogged arteries after this shit.
It's like $100 to eat there.
Exactly.
What's wrong with their burgers? Though?
Burger, fucking $10.
Mhm.
More than that, actually.
And if you want just like a regular burger, you can't just say a regular burger. You got to order a little burger. I'm like, why? Why you got to call it a little burger? Like,
right.
Why can't we just call it a regular burger?
All right, number 3. Talking about the best fast food French fries, filet waffle fries.
Chick-fil-A.
Oh.
Oh yeah, with the Chick-fil-A sauce.
Oh man, the motherfuckers are fire.
Yeah, I guess with the sauce. Yeah,
I've not had Chick-fil-A in a long time because
you don't fuck with Dan Cathy.
Yeah, pretty much. Those fries were good though.
Listen, He's a fucking racist, homophobic piece of shit. He really is. But guess what?
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck. He could call me the N-word and I still eat that shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
All right.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I know
when
that's fucked up. I know that's so fucked up. He could say some reckless ass shit to me and I'd still eat that bullshit.
When it's
Somebody
busy,
else needs to come out with some.
No one's busy. They have the best like drive-through
Oh yeah,
management.
by far.
Oh,
Here in San Diego, they had they started the line here at the Padre Stadium or Petco Stadium, and the line was getting fucking ridiculous long. Like they were disorganized as shit. And I guess a district manager came out and of Chick-fil-A started helping him fucking get the lines. And when he went through, everybody's just going through boom, 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 boom. So Chick-fil-A does have a
That was a pretty cool story. I'll give you that.
I fucking hate that I like Chick-fil-A. I do.
I mean, I do too, but I've been strong. I got to resist.
The breakfast.
Those nuggets are good. Oof.
Oh yeah, the nuggets.
Nuggets are fucking fire, bro.
Nuggets are good.
I don't know what's in that special sauce, but shit.
Crack. They got
The sauce, yeah, the sauce is
MSG.
the sauce never has MSG in that sucker. That's
Same
all.
stuff they put in that Coco's curry. That's what's in there.
Man, bro.
Guaranteed.
MSG.
MSG. Number 2, Arby's curly fries.
Fuck no.
That's too high.
Oh, way too high, bro.
Yeah.
They're okay. You're good, but they're not. Number 2.
That's wild. That's wild. Who made
Who's
this
voting
list?
on this?
Who made this fucking
I don't
list?
know, but my favorite is not in here. So before I go to number 1, number 11, honorable mention, they had Burger King French fries, which I actually like.
Burger. Their French fries are underwhelming.
You don't like the Burger King fries?
They're underwhelming. I like their burgers, but their fries are underwhelming.
And there's an aftertaste on it. And
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't like the consistency.
I like my
12,
potatoes. I don't
I want to
like
guess
that.
number 1 though.
wait, don't say it. Number 12 is KFC the wedges. KFC wedges.
I've had KFC in like 17 and a half years.
Who goes there for the wedges?
You never ate
I don't
it,
fuck with, bruh,
It's all about
I
the
don't
biscuits,
fuck with
man.
KFC, man. I do not fuck with KFC.
I only go to the combo restaurants with Taco Bell.
Number 13, Whataburger French fries. I'm sorry, Texas guys, girls, I just don't like Whataburger. I don't know what it is.
I've never had it.
Never had
Never
it.
had Whataburger?
No, and aren't they big? Like people love their ketchup or some shit. Isn't their ketchup like real?
They swear by Whataburger. I'm like, I don't see it. I don't taste it. Culver's number 14. They look like those oven fries that you know what I'm saying?
The
Culver's
crinkle
is cool.
fries.
Mhm.
I fuck with Culver Shakes heavy.
Dairy Queen fries. Like I don't go to Dairy Queen for fries, but
No.
In-N-Out.
Mm-mm.
You would think In-N-Out? Oh no, In-N-Out.
In-N-Out fries sucks, man.
In-N-Out fries are trash. The
Yeah.
motherfuckers taste like cardboard, dog.
Yeah,
Hey,
you have to
them
put animal
bitches taste
style to
like
make it work.
cardboard, bro. Yeah, you said animal style. What about them?
Animal, their fries. But other than that, ugh.
Yeah, it's cardboard, bro. We waited 3.5 hours in line in Salem,
kinda like
Oregon.
The
Yeah.
burgers are good. The fries. they need
Oh,
to
you
work
got
on
them in
their fries.
Oregon. That's why.
We're in Oregon, and it's like there's no more around. It literally took us 3.5 hours to get our fucking food. They had so many people in the line, and like by the time we were eating, I was like, "This shit is not. This was not worth it. This is not worth the wait."
Mm.
Oh man, yeah. I agree. The fries are garbage, actually. So we talked about the best fast food French fries. We're going to number 1. So number 10 was just recap here: Steak and Shake, Wendy's natural cut fries, Red Robin bottomless fries, Jack in the Box seasoned curly fries, Popeyes Cajun, Rally seasoned fries, Five Guys Cajun fries. Number 3 was a Chick-fil-A waffle. Number 2, Arby's curly fries. And guess what number 1 is?
McDonald's, baby. McDonald's gotta have the
It's
number
gonna
one.
be McD's.
McDonald's
right?
gotta have the number 1 fries, bro. Quit hating. Let's go,
Number
baby.
1, McDonald's
Let's go.
French fries.
McDonald's. Gotta be McDonald's.
It's
Really?
gotta be.
I would do Burger King over French. Over
Fuck no.
It's
McDonald's.
McDonald's, isn't it?
If you don't like anything else at McDonald's, you gotta like their fucking fries. Them fries are fire. Period.
Well,
I don't care.
the Big Mac and the fish sandwich, yeah, fish fillet. Oh, the French fries. I eat it because it's
Wait,
French
what was
fries.
number one, bro?
McDonald's.
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 Oh, it wasn't. Okay.
It is
It was
McDonald's.
Logan said Freddy's. Have you guys heard of Freddy's?
I was
Yeah.
gonna say Freddy's too.
Yeah, we have one
Freddy's
down the road.
Yep, Freddy's is good.
Freddy's is good actually. But number one from McDonald's.
Bro, people listen. Here's the thing. I get it. Like McDonald's has like been this, or like the Walmart of fast food, right? Like it's easy to hate on McDonald's, but I'm not one of those people. I don't hate on McDonald's, bro. Like if I don't eat it very often, but if I do want to treat myself to fast food, I will smash some fucking McDonald's. And again, I hate to admit that. It's like liking the Spice Girls or some shit. Like I don't feel good about it, but it is what it is, bro. Like McDonald's fries are fucking fire. They are fire.
Yeah. Would you choose it
When
over?
they're hot and crispy, they are as good
Would
as
you
it gets.
choose it over the Chick-fil-A fries?
Absolutely.
Mm-mm.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't.
I want the chicken. I want the Chick-fil-A nuggets with the McDonald's fries.
Boom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I want.
There
With the
you
special
go.
sauce. Special sauce.
With
Sauce.
that special sauce. Shit.
Sauce.
Sriracha.
Tallulah said, "No, fuck that. She wants the
Mm-mm. I
Chick-fil-A."
want that Chick-fil-A fry.
So what's
Honey
everybody's
mustard.
number one? What's everybody's number one fry?
I'm Burger King.
Burger King's your number one?
To me,
Oh
I
God. Okay. All right.
like Burger King fries.
Everybody's got opinions.
And then
So,
number two would be my not my rallies, but my Jack in the Box curly fries.
Phil, what's your number one fry?
My number one is probably Five Guys. I do like some Five Guys fries. I got to admit,
Like $10 fries, right?
yeah, man,
I ain't hit.
fresh
Carlo?
cut.
Carlo, what you got?
McDonald's for like the big chain, but here in Seattle we have Dick's Burgers. Those are bomb fries too.
Dick's Burgers.
Thanks.
Mhm.
Sorry, the 12-year-old and me.
Yeah, no, Tallulah, I'm with you. You can't say shit like that
No,
and not have get a reaction. I don't give a fuck how
No,
old I
we,
get.
we get that a lot here. Hey, you guys want to get some dicks? Like burgers?
Nah, bro, I'm good. I'm good. Oh, Dick's Burgers, cool.
Yeah.
Tallulah, your number one fry? What is it?
I guess Chick-fil-A, but you want to know my favorite place that the fries were the best, and it was at Yokota, the Highway 50 whatever
Oh, the
restaurant.
Route 54.
Route, yeah.
Route,
Wow.
yeah, they had the best
Almost.
French fries ever.
Route 61. Right. Route. The fuck was it called?
Route 14?
Not,
No.
it's,
Well,
Route
it's-
69 or
I thought
Route.
it was, she said Route 69.
Route 6. Route,
No,
like a no-
Phil,
no
was
one
it 14? Was
I think it was
a number?
14.
It was like a low number with a
Yeah.
yeah,
word.
with like the Americana decor, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it had
Yep.
like the car
Yeah. Mhm.
sticking in the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
his food was
had
pretty
their
good.
fries. Woo.
Their fries were good.
Yeah. Burger King.
Burger King's
Yeah.
those are the trashiest ones.
I'll tell you, man, the bowling alley here at Vance Air Force Base has got some bomb ass fries too. They got some good
Yeah.
fries.
He's like, yeah, BK and In-N-Out sucks. Like, oh, okay. Fries.
Steve Bartlett has an opinion.
All right, so next up the list here. There's 10 great jobs that don't require a college degree, and I'm kind of mad because they don't say the military here. So, with that said, despite what society says may tell you, there are plenty of great jobs that don't require a college degree. You guys agree with that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, my dad doesn't have the college degree, and he's an officer. I don't know how that happened in the Navy, but anyways, if you're starting out in a career looking for a right career path, considering skipping college, which a lot of people do, just jumping onto the workforce and get the experience. And I think a balance of the two. If you're not ready for school, sometimes you just want to get in and just work, And I think I respect a lot more people who do that because they work up the chain, in their 20s. So here's a top 10 list here of great jobs that require no college degree at all.
Barbers.
Yeah, that's the one. Number 10, a writer. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, technically, you don't need a degree.
No, you don't. You don't.
But
and
that's
if you-
also like, wow, getting into that business.
yeah. I mean, I guess by in high school, you just picked up English and just started writing and composition. Yeah, you can. Number 9, bartender. Is that a money maker?
Oh yeah, I loved bartending. I was a shitty bartender, but
And still probably
you don't
made
have
great
to be a
tips.
good one.
I was saying, still probably made great tips.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
True.
You gotta have the attitude.
Or boobs. Yeah, if you have the boobs, you get a lot of tips.
I mean, use what you got.
Or good muscle, for the guys. Anyway.
Good conversation skills.
Oh yeah, yeah. Number 7, real estate broker. That's true.
Yeah, but you need to get an education and license.
Everybody,
You just get certifications.
No.
Certifications.
everybody I know right now is a fucking real estate agent, and I'm like, how are any of y'all making money?
How you
It's
flip?
everybody.
Right. Yeah.
I know so many people who have their real estate license right now, and it's crazy because it's wild. Like I don't know how y'all are making money.
It's a long haul. I mean, once you first start, it's not like, oh, I'm gonna make money like today. It's like months, weeks sometimes.
Yeah.
Closing
Right now
costs.
it's a good time because of all the buyers, but
yeah, I mean, but you know how short lived that's going to be, and then
supply is running low though.
right,
Yeah.
right, and then people get acclimated to making a certain amount. If they base it off their first year and it's a great year, and that
Yeah.
second year is significantly lower,
Yeah.
and they're
I think if you have a good mentor or someone who's teaching you the ropes, who's been doing it for 10, 20 years, you get right into it, you can make some good money. It's a long haul.
Depends on the market too.
Depends where you're living.
Places down in Florida where old folks are moving to, you could just make bank down there.
Yeah. Unless you're buying property to rent it out, then yeah.
You could do that too.
Yep. All right, number 6, radiation therapist.
what's it, radiation therapist?
Yeah, average income is 75,000. What?
I know some
Really?
Air Force guys that did that, and when they got out, man, they're making good money.
You're fucking being exposed to that shit every day. You're probably gonna get some kind of fucking lymphatic fucking cancer or some bullshit.
But that's the average income, 75. So it actually can go higher. The fuck?
Yeah.
I'm Googling it.
Right?
You said
I'm
you're what?
curious. I'm Googling it because I want to save it.
How long is the class? How long is the school? Number 5, chef. Yeah. That's a...
That's like writer though. You could end up being like a chef at like a big restaurant somewhere, making a lot of money, or you end up as a cook at Olive Garden.
Like, don't you be shitting on Olive Garden, bro. Some good Italian eats.
Some chef, they do a lot of discipline and a lot of different schooling too.
Yeah, that's what Steve said on there. He said, I don't know anyone doing that doesn't have a degree.
Yeah.
Which one?
I mean,
radiation.
especially
You talking about? I think he's talking about being a radiation, or is he talking about chef? Is he talking about like going to culinary school or whatever?
Yeah, especially right now, there's culinary school popping out left and right.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, but that's not a college degree.
Yeah, I agree. Male bartenders do very
But
well,
it's expensive.
but you just have to have
Culinary
the
school is
attitude.
expensive.
Yeah,
Right.
And some restaurants they really require either you have the experience, the culinary school certificate, or you have to work with certain chefs to kind of get that on your resume. And some people work for free just to get that on there.
Steve said IHOP.
Yeah, you could be a manager at IHOP. You don't need a degree. All right, number 4, firefighter. Yeah, it's just like the military. You don't need a college degree to join the military.
Bro, I like the firefighter schedules and shit. The hours they do, and they're like, where they do like 24 on or 48 on, and then they're off for like 3-4 days and shit like that.
Yep.
Like those, they have some schedules I could fuck with that.
Yeah, they can online school all day if they wanted to, 24/7. So firefighters, I think nowadays are more inclined to get education.
And a lot of departments will help pay for education too. So like as you're making your way up through the ranks as a firefighter, a lot of them will pay for you to like go and get your associates or whatever you need to make that next rank.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, average income for a firefighter is about 50,000.
About how much?
50,000. It's not bad actually.
Not terrible.
Yeah, for like a lot of percentage of the time, they ain't doing shit.
Yeah, Steve, you gotta be in really good shape to be a firefighter.
Yeah,
yeah, you do.
Well, I've seen some firefighters that would beg to differ.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah.
shit. I mean, think about the military though. We got cats. We got cats in the military that
That's true.
you know what I'm saying. You join the military, you think everybody in that motherfucker is just gonna be ripped up and fucking can run 18 miles and shit, and then you see some cats and you like, bruh. When's the last time you got a fucking bowel movement? Because you look stuffed.
Well, they got gyms, so I mean, I'm not firefighters. Those who choose to work out or study, you have time, man. Unless you're playing games all day, fucking, so you can. Number 3, talking about 10 great jobs that does not require a college degree. Diagnostic medical sonographer.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
For the pregnant girls.
Okay.
They have
You have to get your 2 years in.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought you had to have an associate's for that, but okay.
Yeah, associates.
When is this article from?
I don't know, man. It
This
says
is from like 1998 or something.
average income is $64,000. Diagnostic medical sonographer. I think.
So is that,
I think
running like the ultrasound?
there's a lot of medical schools. There's a lot of academies. They're not college. You know what I'm saying? They're tech schools.
They're tech schools, yeah.
That's what they're talking about, probably. It's not a college degree, but they're tech school. Like barber, you have to be licensed. It's not a college degree, but it's a trade school. So we're talking about college degrees.
It almost seems like they're splitting hairs on some of these.
All right, number 2. Average income for this number 2 is $68,000, and this is a detective.
Like a police detective?
Like fucking Ace Ventura pet detective. Some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. Most of the detectives I know, and I was a cop reporter for a couple of years. Most of the ones I know at least have like some kind of college degree, because like it's hard to get into that without one.
Yeah, because it's a lot of analysis and writing and fucking filing and shit, and so.
Well, that and you gotta set yourself apart from the other police officers, which isn't always that hard to do. But
I was getting ready to say that. I was literally getting ready to say that. Yeah.
So, all right. So we talked about 10 great jobs that require college degrees. So before I tell number 1, honorable mentions: web developer, pet groomer. Wait a minute, air traffic controller.
You have to be certified, right?
They talk about the motherfuckers out there waving the goddamn cones and shit.
No, man. Average income $108,000. What the fuck? I guess so. That might be, like I said, maybe just like a trade school.
They're literally talking about air traffic controller, like being in the tower, talking on the head. Yep.
How does the military even keep people in that career field? Damn.
I only know a few air traffic controllers, and they all got out actually. So.
You got out quick because you get paid outside pretty good.
Yeah.
Another one is commercial pilot. Yeah.
You don't got a college degree. No.
You just go do flight school and do
all the requirements.
Lot of hours. It's a lot of fucking hours.
And they make about 67. That's it. Well, 67 plus perks. So
yeah, no, it depends. They'll start at 67, but once they get up there,
100,000.
I mean, starting out, they don't make a whole lot of money, but they can get up there.
The more
6 figures.
hours you get, the better. I think when you're international flight pilot, those guys make money.
Postmaster. They have here.
What the fuck does a postmaster do? Hold on. Are you just talking about the motherfucker actually delivering the mail?
Mail delivery, yeah.
Okay, all right.
But their average income is 60,000.
Yeah, the mailman. Yeah, they don't play around. Mailman.
Yeah, mailman.
The mailman. It's cushy, but your boy Trump's trying to ruin that shit. He's trying to get rid of you, or was trying to get rid of it. I guess he's no longer the president, right? What am I saying?
No, he's gone. Thank
God.
gone.
He gone.
Remember, Floyd? For us, it's either
he ain't my boy
be a mailman.
Right.
I know, right? My uncle was a mailman, but I didn't know that he made that much money.
Yeah, if he's in like 10 plus years, ooh,
wow, man.
He's in there for life. He's probably like
he retired.
Floyd said, "Fuck this podcast." He's going. Floyd's gonna be fucking. He's gonna be a mailman now.
Now this one here I knew, garbage man. They make up to average is like 55,000.
I'm surprised in and out manager's not there.
You can get up there and friggin' it's competitive in that field too.
Dude,
Yeah,
Uncle Eric was a fucking he was a
Cardinal?
garbage man through college.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and he had a basketball scholarship. I don't know if he had a full or half. He'll tell us, but he was paying his way through school or taking care of his shit as a garbage man. Yeah,
They make money.
There you go.
Good. All right, number 1, top 10 great jobs that don't require a college degree. Not very special about this, but number 1 is criminal investigator and special agent.
Ooh, CSI.
Well,
I thought
we have
I mean,
OSI.
you need a lot of certifications for that, though.
You need certifications, but you don't need technically a college degree.
I thought FBI requires a college degree.
Yeah,
FBI does.
Yeah,
FBI definitely does.
FBI, CIA all need college degrees, but
Yeah,
as a criminal
absolutely.
investigator at the local level or even in the military, you don't need a college degree, and they only make like 53,000, well, plus like that. So yeah, and you
That's
know,
a weird list, bro.
yeah. Greatest list. But you know, the military, the military, we have so many jobs. I mean,
No plumber, no electrician, none of that. I mean, they can make
Oh, they have-
pretty good
they have.
money.
Fucking
Yeah.
welder.
yeah.
Mhm.
No, that's-
No, in and out manager makes about 6 figures.
really?
An in and out manager does?
Yeah, look up Panda Express manager too.
Yeah, but
Get out of here.
Let's see. Let's look at
A
up.
Waffle House store manager can make up to $65,000, and that's just the store manager.
yeah, but the thing
Wow.
is,
Mhm.
have you had anybody worked in a restaurant before?
It
Mhm.
sucks.
Oh yeah.
They
All
give you you give $65,000, but you're working like 90 hours.
All right, so store manager.
Not at Waffle House.
Yeah.
unless you do have crew call out. Your shifts are, because someone tried to recruit me, and it's like 6 a.m. to 2 p.m.
That's not bad.
and you don't work the weekends
Really?
as a store manager. Yeah.
That's
But
not
if
bad.
you have people that call out, so you have to depend on your shift managers and all that.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so in and out average salary is about 160,000 per year for a manager.
Hey, in and out.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta
Damn.
you gotta be a goddamn car hop for 15 and a half years though before you can do that.
Wait, man. They have federal judge in here. What the fuck? Do you need a college degree to be a federal judge?
I don't think so.
You don't think
mean,
so to be a
federal
federal
judge?
You would think it would be nice, but like, so a lot of judges are elected. So hypothetically, anybody could just run for a local judge position and get it, and then somebody could appoint them, and
You're right. It says
they
right here.
confirmed, and now they're a federal judge, man.
In the United States, the title of federal judge means a judge appointed by the President of the United States and confirmed by the United States Senate. Clause Article 2 of the United States Constitution. In addition, the Supreme Court of the United States, whose existence and jurisdiction and beyond constitutional power of Congress to alter.
Now, you would hope that the president wouldn't appoint somebody that didn't have a college
Well, he
degree.
did.
The
He
Senate
tried,
would
right?
say, "Oh hell no," but I mean, I'm sure Trump probably tried.
Oh, he did. There was a judge, and they were asking him, like, the senators were asking, because most senators are lawyers, right? So they asked him, "Have you tried a case?" Goes, "No." Have you filed a case? Goes, "No." And this guy's supposed to be a federal judge appointed by. Yeah. Oh, wow. I guess you don't have to be a postmaster either, man.
I'm going to start my little posters now. Tallulah.
Judge Tallulah.
Hey.
You'd be like Judge Judy.
You're guilty.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, there are jobs out there that you can make a good living, as you can see. Military is one of them, but there is a lot of civilian jobs. Oh, a mortician too.
See,
Talking about
that's
good
my
jobs.
eerie, like, I would love to go into mortician work.
Really? Oh my God.
All right. I think we lost Anna. She's having some connection issues, so hopefully she can jump in. All right, guys. That was our top 10 list. All right. Give me 5 with KC. Are you ready, sir?
Let's get it. All right. Thank you for tuning in this week's Give Me 5. First thing came to my mind today. I recently had a situation. Well, not recently. It was a while back, but I had a falling out with a friend. And I hadn't seen this individual in a very long time, and it was kind of crazy because just the other day I saw him on the mountain, and it was the weirdest thing because you know, the last conversation we had, it wasn't it you know, like as things do, you know, you had an argument, you disagree, and boom, that was the end of it. Now, at the time, you know, the energy was off and you see the person, whatever, but what I realized is it's okay. Sometimes like you go through life and you outgrow people, right? Or your friendships or relationships, you just naturally just grow apart, and that's okay. You know, at the end of the day, you know, you can still wish that individual well and truly want the best for them, but you know, maybe it's just not with you in their life, and then that's okay. And I say that because it left me with some like deep reflection of it, you know, because part of it was like, well, man, you know what, maybe we could be cool again, and maybe I could hang out with this person again. But then I got to thinking about what led up to the point where that friendship ended, right? And then you understand that, you know, sometimes it is best to just move on and move forward and be good about that. So I guess the biggest thing I want to say is just like learn to let go and be okay with that, and also truly and always want the best for that person, because just because they're not in your life anymore doesn't mean that you still can't care for that person, doesn't mean you still can't have love for that person. The best place to be in those relationships when they come to an end is just good with it and completely okay with the situation. That was really all I had for that. But another thing, I always like to recommend something to watch. I happened to stumble upon this show, Ginny and Georgia, on Netflix. I don't know if you guys have heard about it yet, but it's actually pretty fucking good. And it looked like it was going to be like this teeny bopper ass show or whatever, and ended up being like way more complex, and it's actually pretty dope. Ginny is this high school, she's 15 years old or whatever, and she's a biracial girl. Her mother, Georgia, is a white woman, and she moves them up to Massachusetts from Texas, and shit is just crazy. The whole story, the way it comes together, it's definitely worth checking out. It's on Netflix. Again, it's Ginny and Georgia. I have a feeling it's going to be one of those ones that just explodes and everybody's going to be watching it, because kind of like the Bridgerton shit. Like, if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check it out. But that's all I've got for today's Give Me Five. Really short, really to the point. Ginny and Georgia, check it out.
Ginny and Georgia.
Ginny and Georgia.
I didn't even touch Bridgerton yet, so I know Carlo is a big fan because he was
Not a big fan. I haven't watched it yet.
What you talking about, Duke? Shit.
Are you a Bridgerton fan, watcher, Tallulah?
I've not watched it. You want to know what I watched?
WandaVision.
I watched Bob's Burgers.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's what I
Nothing wrong
watched.
with that.
Bob's Burger. I can get behind some Bob's Burgers.
Oh, it's just, you know, after a long day, you just want to relax, and Bob's Burgers relaxes me, and edibles.
Yeah.
It's like a good time.
Bob's Burgers goes
Yeah, I
better
haven't seen
with
that in a while, the Bob's Burger, but yeah.
Mhm.
So you
That's
watching
my
right now?
nighttime fall asleep show.
Really? Yeah, I'm in
Mhm.
WandaVision right now. Mandalorian for a while. So, anyways,
WandaVision's
WandaVision.
good, man.
WandaVision. It's going to be the last, final, show this Friday, and it's going to be longer.
Last episode.
Long
Mhm.
episode. If you saw
Is it gonna
last,
be a long episode?
yeah, it should be a little longer.
I don't know
Yeah.
how they're going to tie everything together, man. It's crazy.
It's nuts. So many Easter eggs. Kellen, are you watching WandaVision?
I've not seen a single episode. It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Yes.
And is this is Marvel shit? What is this?
Yes.
This is Marvel.
Yeah.
It's Scarlet Witch and Vision.
Okay. No,
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
not watched it. And this is the one with the Mary Kate Olsen and Ashley Olsen's her
Elizabeth
sister.
Olsen, yeah.
Elizabeth
Yeah.
Olsen. Yeah, I had to run through all the Olsens before I remember.
Yeah.
So Elizabeth Olsen, and then the dude who plays the computer guy.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Vision.
And they actually used him from the movie. The actual dude from the movie.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes, they did.
I might
Yeah,
try this shit.
It's a little slow and confusing in the beginning, but by third, fourth, fifth episode, it starts rolling. Like, oh, okay, and then everything just starts like, what the fuck?
They start piecing shit together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a lot of
Yep.
a
You
lot
have
of
to watch past the third episode.
I was wondering too, because I've heard people talk about WandaVision, but that didn't scream Marvel or anything to me. I thought WandaVision was fucking,
If you've got Marvel fatigue though, like if you're sick of like the MCU movies, it's not like that though.
Yeah.
It's so different.
Way different.
Yeah, I mean, because they're playing with like different decades of sitcoms and stuff like that. So you got like 50s sitcom, 60s sitcom, 70s, 80s. It's pretty interesting. Like they did a lot of stuff different. I approve. I like it.
Yeah.
I don't have Marvel fatigue though, so.
Oh, there you go.
Marvel's fucking phenomenal. So.
I agree.
Well, we highly recommend for those Marvel fans there.
Hey, speaking of Disney, if you have VPN and you have access to like the international Disney Plus, I heard there's the adult Disney Plus. I haven't tried it out yet though.
Bullshit.
What adult Disney
now?
Plus?
Adult Disney Plus?
Like Disney, like Disney X?
Like, oh shit.
Disney Plus Plus.
It flows like some fucking hentai porn.
I'm
What the
googling
hell
this
is on
shit now.
adult
Really
Disney
now?
Plus?
Are you gonna hack our computers there, Simon?
No. Just VPN out and just put like I don't know, Japan region on your computer and then open up Disney Plus. I do that with Netflix too, but I haven't tried it with Disney Plus.
Oh, okay.
Like I'll get some Japanese anime on Netflix that they usually don't show on the US version.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
was right about the hentai,
bruh.
some tentacle shit going on, and
there's some borderline hentai right now on Netflix. Like, what the fuck is this?
Sometimes I'll hop onto the UK servers too, just to check out what they have.
Oh man. Okay.
Oh.
All right, guys. So we're sponsored by Poddex. Poddex are the hottest new tool for podcasters looking to have more meaningful conversations or gamify their podcast. Simply shuffle up and ask a question and let the content roll. Get yours today at poddex.com. Use the code HWY54 for your next order. Right there, HWY54 for 10% off. For those of you who are interested in doing podcasts like we are, this helps you to gamify, bring more topics, and ask questions. So today's topic is this or that. So I'm gonna throw out a question, and you guys are just gonna give me the answer. Right? Here you go. So next one. First question: Adidas or Nike?
Nike.
Adidas. Carlo?
Nike.
he said Adidas.
Nike?
No. Tallulah said Adidas.
Okay.
Well, Vincent Van Gogh or Pablo Picasso?
That's just like
Van Gogh.
Pascal.
Fucking with Van Gogh, bruh. Even though he was a fucking nut, man. Homie chopped his fucking ear off and sent it to his
didn't. God, what's the actual story to that? He actually had it cut off, and
Tallulah.
I'll have to look this up, and we're going to bring this in.
Hold on.
Look it up.
This man voluntarily. Okay, I don't give a fuck if he cut it off
This
himself.
was years ago that I read this article.
I don't care if he cut it or somebody else cut it. He allowed somebody. He cut his goddamn ear.
Mm-hmm.
Was that's true, right? The ear was cut, whether he did it or somebody else did it, and it was sent to the girl.
He sent a piece of it. Yeah, not the whole ear, just like part of the earlobe.
He sent that fucking the goddamn Evander Holyfield piece, just that little nub.
They
from
wanted
the top.
best friend ring so that he had a piece and she had a piece, and
Yeah, someone artistic, they're kind of loony up there anyways. They're a little different. So,
you know what's sad about him too is he like wasn't famous until after he died. I mean, he died broke as fuck.
Right, absolutely.
Just about every artist is like that.
Not all of them. There's
that's
a ton of money.
Right,
when they were alive.
Well, that one black guy, Saquat from New York.
Basquiat,
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Jean-Michel Basquiat, the one that Andy Warhol fed freaking heroin to until he was addicted and then later died of a heroin overdose. That guy, yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah. He was discovered, I guess, by Warhol, but Warhol just kind of like enabled his heroin addiction to the point where eventually he died at like he was like 27 years old.
Like intentionally? Like Warhol was doing this intentionally? Like, was Warhol using the drugs too?
No, well, yes, but not to the extent that Basquiat was, man.
Right.
But yeah, I think Warhol. I don't think he was trying to kill him by any
Right.
means, but it was like
I don't think so.
Encourage.
he thought he didn't do anything to help the guy,
Absolutely.
and so it was one of those like he felt that the drugs were helping to fuel Basquiat's creativity, and didn't give this guy any help. And I mean, he made some great art when he was alive, but he wasn't alive for very long.
Right.
26.
Yeah.
Next question: Fickle or frugal?
I don't understand the question.
So fickle is what? How would you say?
I mean, I understand the definitions of the word, but like, I guess I don't know.
Frugal. Sometimes I'm frugal.
It depends.
Neither.
Right.
In between. All right, next one: fixer upper or turnkey?
Turnkey. I'm lazy.
Yeah. Turnkey.
Yeah.
Turnkey. I ain't the fucking fixer upper. I got other shit I'd rather do.
I got to do.
Fucking turnkey, baby.
Or if I had the
Pizza.
money to pay somebody else to fix it up.
Right.
Maybe
And do it
that.
right.
True.
And do it
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Pizza, round or square?
Round.
Brown.
Yeah, round. Well, yeah.
I really don't give a fuck, honestly.
Yeah.
I just like pizza. So, yeah.
Yeah, the
I
shape
like
doesn't really matter.
Honestly, though, I do like square slices. I'm gonna go square because I like
Mhm.
square slices. I like a flat crust, square slices. That'd be dope.
I like there was a restaurant back in Indiana called Pizza King. Big round pizza, little square slices.
Yeah. See.
So good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that place.
Grilled or fried?
Grilled.
Fried.
Grilled, probably. I mean, depends
Have a
on what we're
problem.
talking about here, but probably grilled.
Grilled.
Yeah.
Either way, it all depends on my palate or how I'm hungry.
Fry it up, baby.
7-Up or Sprite?
Sprite, baby.
Ugh, neither.
Sprite.
7-Up.
I mean,
They
I don't
kind of
drink.
taste the same. I don't know, man.
see. Okay, that's a fucking lie right there. That's a fucking lie. I'm gonna say I don't
The
drink pop
lemon-
anymore.
Lemon Lee soda.
I don't drink pop anymore. But when I got my tonsils taken out, I was 17 years old. I loved Sprite. I love Sprite. Never knew the difference, right? Anytime there was 7-Up, I was like, all right, whatever, I'll drink. I was in that fucking hospital for a couple days, and all they were giving me was 7-Up. 7-Up is so fucking flat tasting. It goes flat real quickly. It's just not. It doesn't have that crisp punch at the end that Sprite does. It really burns the shit out of your throat. So I'll never say that they taste alike anymore because I know the difference.
Stefan's like, it tastes the same, bro.
They do not. They do not taste the same. He said they do not taste the same.
Oh, they don't taste the same.
He said they do not. Yeah,
They
they
don't.
don't. They don't.
Call or text?
Text.
Call.
What? Who calls?
Call. I want to hear your
It
voice.
depends.
Yeah, I'd say it depends.
I gotta
Depends
psych
what it is.
myself
I
up
hate
before I make a phone
texting.
call, man.
Hate texting.
Yeah, and text so much gets lost in interpretation, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're looking at words. Like, you better hit me with some motherfucking emojis so I can know what. And that's the one thing I'll say. You look at one of my text messages, it looks like a 17-year-old girl. I'm fucking hitting you with all kinds of emojis because I want you
Well,
to
I
understand.
had to start writing. I do LOLs a lot now. I'm like, ugh, because people are like, okay,
We're being
Tallulah,
serious.
Funny.
do a laughing. Just do a laugh emoji now. Take out the LOLs and the ha-has. Those seem very
I
sarcastic.
do both. I'm just like,
Yeah,
I hate texting.
All right.
I do too.
All right. Next question here: newspaper or magazine?
I
I
mean,
do like a good newspaper, but it's been
Yeah,
a minute.
newspaper.
I mean, fuck. When's the last time you picked up a newspaper? Shit.
Like an actual
Yeah,
news.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like pictures better. So
If they're in the restaurant, yeah. if they're in the restaurant,
I mean, I got a subscription at the office to the local newspaper, so I'm gonna pick that up, take a look at it every day. But
All right, this is gonna tell me what kind of person you are. Screen calls or just answer?
Oh, just answer.
Screen calls, man. There's fucking man. Your social security
There's
number
some
has been
fucking-
compromised.
People trying to sell me an extended warranty for my car and shit, man. No, I screen calls.
Yeah. See, a lot of times I'll pick them motherfuckers up, and hopefully there's a person on the other end, so I can tell them take my name off the fucking list. You know, like, hey, I realize you're doing your job, but quit calling me, please. When it's automated, that's when it's frustrating because you can't tell anybody to fuck off.
Your social security number has been compromised. Press 1. No.
Just not as cathartic to tell a robot to fuck off.
No. No.
Especially like tax season, there's a lot of scammers too.
Yeah. Right now they've been calling. It's like, who the fuck do I know in New York? I don't know anybody in New York. Except for what's his name? Fuck, we just interviewed him. Kellen, what's his name?
What's the what?
From Rochester, New York. What's his name?
Christian Garzon?
Oh, Christian Garzon.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kristen. Junk food or clean eating? Oh, I already know that.
I
do
prefer
both.
clean eating,
Bro.
but I like my junk food.
Yeah, no, same. Prefer the clean, but definitely like Sundays are my days where I fuck off heavy. I go to Super Taco, I get this fat ass steak and egg burrito. I follow it up with 3 fucking donuts, and then I'm probably gonna eat some HWYs at some point in time. It just is what it is. Sunday.
Did you say eat some chew highs?
Eat some
Oh, high chews, excuse me.
Okay.
High chews. High chews, you're right. My bad.
All right.
I mean, I prefer to eat healthy,
I
but
got
then
them mixed up.
I do like some junk food, man. I will destroy some Doritos. Like, you got to keep me away from those fucking things. But yeah,
Bro,
Pirate or captain?
what?
wait, what?
What?
Pirate.
Would I rather
I'd
be
be
the
the
pirate or the
Yeah.
captain?
Is this like some kind of bedroom stuff or something?
Right, I'm saying
Oh, no.
if that's the case, I'm a pirate because I'm taking that booty.
Look at
Wait, hold
look
on,
at me.
hold on.
Look
Hold
at
on,
me.
hold on,
Wait,
I'm
wait,
the
wait.
captain.
Hold
I'm
on,
the
hold on.
Pirate
captain now.
captain?
Haiku?
hold on. Let's back up. Let's back up.
You like the booty? You said.
We've had these booty talk conversations. Yeah. Right. You know how I feel about the butt stuff. It's not my team.
Let's see here. A couple more and we're done. French fries or onion rings?
French
it
fries.
depends on the onion
Fries.
rings.
French fries.
Onion
I can't fuck with
rings.
onion rings. I do not like
It
onion rings.
depends on the onion rings.
Mm-mm.
Now,
It'll
those
have to be a
shoestring
good onion
onions
ring.
are like really super thin and fried. Now I can fuck with those. But regular old onion rings are like a big fat chunk of onion. I'm not as big a fan
Oh,
of.
I love my
The
onion.
only-
I love onions.
The only thing I'm eating onion based is not even like Funyuns. I fuck with Funyuns, but that's it.
Yeah.
That's about as oniony as I get.
Mm.
I like my
That's
onion
right.
rings.
That's right. Oregon did just legalize weed, didn't they? So.
No, shit. It's been legal. Shit.
Oh, that's right.
Let me tell you about
We
legalization.
3-4 years
disappointment.
deep.
So I'm visiting here in Oklahoma, and I see a sign
sorry.
for a dispensary or dispense. I can never say it.
Dispensary. Yep.
Speech
Got
impediment.
it.
Yeah, thank you. And so I get excited. I have my daughter Google it. Yeah, I'm that mom. And and she was like, "Yeah, it's recreational." And I'm like, "Yes." So today I drop my kids off at the arcade and I go to one of those shops, and they're like, "No, it's not recreational yet."
No.
I was sad.
So you have to have a card or something? You need to have a medical
Yeah.
card?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oklahoma, it's still just medicinal, but there's a shitload of dispensaries in Oklahoma.
Why'd you just censor yourself?
Oh my
Why'd you-
god.
there is a fuckload of the damn things. Like I ride my
There
bike
are.
around town like a lot, and I can't ride through
Mhm.
downtown Enid, Oklahoma without getting a fucking contact buzz because there's so many goddamn dispensaries. I swear to God, they're using their own product in there. I'm telling you, man. Like, you can smell it, you can feel it, you get that contact buzz just riding your bike by the fucking place, man. It's crazy.
Well, I was like, I know I smell something in my van when I was driving up. Yeah.
Yep.
Here in California, it's nothing really changed out here, but it's in every corner too. Same thing. People just smoking
Mhm.
all day and shit.
Yeah, Oregon's the same. There's more weed shops than there are. Like, it's easier to get weed than it is alcohol.
Liquor. Oh,
Yep,
oh.
liquor. Liquor, exactly. Yeah.
Jeez.
Right here. Purpose or passion?
Passion.
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 Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I agree.
Carlo, what's that face? What's that face for, bro?
Purpose, passion.
Carlo was slow. He's like,
I guess passion. No, all that weed talk got me thinking.
Headphones.
Gotta go
Headphones
give me
and
some Icky
earbuds.
Sticky.
I like headphones, man.
Yeah,
I like headphones.
earbuds.
Yeah, I like
hurt your ear
headphones
after
too,
a
but
while.
I got these bad boys here, which are like around the ear. They don't actually go in the ear, but they vibrate like the ear bones. I use these when I'm like running or riding my bike. I fucking love those things too, man.
Phil said he likes it around, but not in.
Yes, yeah.
See, I do hate
I
them
prefer
for
a rim job
hiking
to
and
any actual
running,
penetration,
What'd you say, Tallulah?
I said I do hate these things for running and hiking. I don't like it for those types of activities. It sucks. But everything else, I like them. I prefer them.
They have like a necklace for that now. You know that for the AirPods.
Yeah, but it still slides out.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
All right.
You just put it back in.
Text.
Yeah, but
during a breakup, text or in person?
In person.
At a restaurant.
What?
Yeah, in person at a restaurant.
In public.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it depends on how long you guys been together, but yeah, in person is the way to do it.
Man, honestly,
or the third option to ghost.
Bro, here's the thing. We have this.
I'm kidding.
We live in this society where we feel like it has to be like this perfect ending. Knowing relationship, there's never going to be a perfect ending, right? Like somebody's always going to be upset. Somebody's always going to be hurt. And at the end, and it sucks no matter what. And while it would make the most sense, it'd be nice if everybody would do common courtesy and just do it the quote unquote right way. You have to honestly do the best way for you. Whatever's going to help you. Once you make that decision, right? You're like, I'm done with this. I can no longer do this. You can't do it in a manner because you're looking to, keep from hurting them, because at the end of it, you have to walk away from that. And if you're going to be, meeting up with them in person and they're going to be able to manipulate you or coax you back into this relationship that you have decided you no longer want to be in, you got to do what's best for you, however that manner is. I mean, that sounds selfish. No, you do.
You think it, at least for me, it would make it worse. But like text, like what the fuck?
Well, I mean, I guess I can understand, and especially like Kellen made an interesting point there about if let's say you're in a relationship with somebody who is either abusive or manipulative or something like that, it may be best just to break that clean and like just not have like zero contact.
Absolutely.
So I mean, I guess I'll revise it, and say depends on the situation.
Yeah,
it does. It varies. I mean, obviously, if it was a respectful person, if it's a good person that you're with and they were very respectful and stuff, and it's like, yeah, you need to do the right thing, right? Do it in a very respectful manner. But if you have a toxic relationship, or if you are with a person and for a fact, like they're going to manipulate you or try to control the scenario, control the narrative, control the situation, and you have to break the best way that's for you, and that's just the way it goes, So
I will agree with that 100%.
So would you accept a Dear John or a Dear Text?
So you're talking about letter or text? I mean, if I'm getting broken up with, it doesn't really fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? If you're asking me which one am I doing for somebody, that's one thing. But what am I receiving? Either way it goes, I'm gonna be hurt. Like it wasn't my decision. I'm receiving it. I've been ghosted. I've had just a letter. There's no right or wrong. I've done it.
Letter in boot camp, man. That sucks. But
Dear John,
I've been ghosted too. I noticed in Japan, like Japanese women were real. They would ghost you usually, just not want to be confrontational about it at all.
Yeah, and that's tough. Yeah, ghosted,
that's a polite way for them to fuck it.
Yeah,
change my number.
Different culture, man. Different culture.
Yep.
All right, last question here: gorgeous eyes or a gorgeous smile?
I do love a good smile.
I do too.
A smile.
But man, I really like eyes though.
Sometimes
really
like eyes, and they're a trap.
I know. I fucking trap me,
beautiful
baby.
eyes, and she smiles. I'm like, what the?
Well, did you ever have a subordinate or staff like? Fuck. stop looking at me. Like, look.
Yeah. And here's the thing with a smile, though. A smile, people can work on a smile, right? Like people can make a smile look good. You know, you meet people all the time, and they go through life, and they might be fucking the most toxic human being on earth, or they might be just a bad person, but they have a wonderful smile. You know, because you can manipulate that smile. You can't manipulate eyes. I think eyes tell a lot. You know, you look at people's eyes, you can see a lot. You know, so I'm all about them eyes.
Yeah.
That's you're right. Eyes.
Well, the other thing you got to remember too is a smile should be like a reaction to something that, you know, makes you feel good inside, you know, and people, you know, especially women, like when they hear, oh, you look prettier when you smile, or, you know, you have such a nice smile, you should smile more often. Well, what if I'm fucking feeling miserable, man? I don't feel like smiling right now. Or, you know, what if you're pissed off about something? I just think that, you know, that pressure to give that appearance of being happy is a little bit ridiculous. Or especially like black people who maybe walk around with a smile plastered all over their face all the time to avoid, especially men, to avoid that angry black man stereotype.
Facts.
You know, so yeah.
That's exactly why I don't really fuck with smiles, because a smile, you know, there's a lot hiding behind a smile. You know?
Yeah.
I've got.
But you were talking just mainly on an attraction basis.
Yeah. That's
anyone
we're,
can
we're deep.
manipulate.
We're deep people here. We're deep people, Tallulah.
And I went 360 really quick.
She said, "Okay."
Okay.
No, but yeah, when I get told to smile, this is the smile I give them. Like, what do you want me to do?
Yes.
I don't fucking feel like smiling. Like,
Yeah, I've done trouble over.
I'm like, is that better?
Yeah, I know. That's a forced smile, like yeah. So eyes do it for you guys, Carlo. Eyes or smile.
Smile. Because eyes can be, you know, one thing, and next thing you know, she smiles. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
I do fall for, like, you know, if there's a certain twinkle in the eye, I don't know. I like the chocolate eyes. I like the emerald greens. I don't know.
Well, Susanna likes eyes.
With that.
I know that for a fact. Susanna's like Ben Carson. What the fuck are you talking about?
Right, that beady-eyed motherfucker.
Oh, right. Sorry, Susanna. She's trying to get on, but she has some connection issues. So, all right, guys. Happy Sunday, HWY 54, the crew. Give a big hand for Tallulah for joining us. I know it's been a couple weeks. Pilsner joining us. You guys are always welcome to join us. Well, it's the last day of February, right? Tomorrow is 1st. We got holidays in March? No, right? Zero.
St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day.
That's a pretty important one, man.
Yeah. Well,
it's also Women's History Month.
It is Women's History Month. There you go. We need to be talking women's history all month. Yeah.
Are we good? We can do that. We can get some top 10 lists of the greatest female dancers, singers, teachers.
And remember, Black History Month doesn't just stop today. Black History Month is every day, motherfucker. Just remember that shit.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. Have a great
always
year February, and we'll see you next month, right?
Absolutely.
All right, guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right.
Later.
Bye, guys.
All right. Thank you, Tallulah.